a championship opportunity in the UFC strawweight division. You have really done something. Any of these women in the top 10 on any given Saturday night might be able to beat the champion. Her opportunity beckons here tonight.
Yeah, she's a great fighter, and she has prepared herself to go and become the champion. Easier said than done. We all know that. But when you talk to this woman, she believes it's only a matter of time before she has that belt wrapped around her waist. But I don't know if she even understands how much life changes when that happens.
She did say to us in the fighter meeting, though, I'm not blind to the fact that if I don't win tonight, I may never get another crack at the strawweight title. See if she can maximize the moment. Folks, here we go, the UFC strawweight champion, and some would argue the best pound-for-pound women's mixed martial arts athlete in the world today. All of that being said, the magnitude of this challenge and this challenger is not lost on the incumbent.
No, it's not lost on her. She recognizes what's in front of her. She knows that this is going to be a tough fight. But she assured us that she has not left any stone unturned. She has trained hard. She has been thorough. She has been diligent. She has done everything to ensure that she keeps her belt at the end of the night.
And she's not cocky, right? It's a confidence, there's an underlying humility, and it's a mental fortitude that candidly not a lot of fighters have. She's got it in spades, and we'll see if she can remain the hunted with a successful defense tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Flash. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, the Apex.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we kick the door in.
Yes.
If you're going to say you're welcome at MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought phenomenal fight cards and some of the biggest moments in UFC history.
Now, if the Knicks can just get their act together.
Knicks will never get their act together, and I'm okay with it. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, underhook, and getting back to your feet.
So pretty good volume with the knees there in that exchange.
Just damaging knee after knee. It's hard to watch. Nice kick.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make it.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, steps over and gets out.
She got it that she didn't get submitted in such a deep heel hook attempt.
We cross the midpoint in round one. Oh, she's got her back. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as a...
Oh, looks like she's working on a triangle here, DC. Her opponent not the tapping type, but she could be submitted here short.
She could be submitted. And if you don't want to tap, you're going to sleep.
Right.
Because it doesn't take that long for that triangle to really be sunk in and put you out and shut your lights off. And that is exactly what it looks like about to happen. And now she's in mount.
Making all these shots count. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Dominant position attained by her. Massive shot from the top. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Right into side control.
That was a slick transition.
Take it back and put the hooks in. She's got her back now. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and
oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, she got
each of that round. The submission game is on point, but your defense is even better. You still look good, but you did lose that round. This round, we have to battle back.
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I'm not sure how many more of these body kicks she can take.
No, she can't take many more of these. These are damaging, brutal body kicks. And you see her reacting now to every one that is landing on her.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. All right, so next round is underway, and perhaps she's a little bit frustrated that she didn't get the finish in that previous round, but gotta think she goes back to the submission.
Yes, she has to go back to the submission. She did such a great job of putting herself in the finishing position that she has to go and attack it again.
There's the kick. Nice. Nicely done. Nice crack there. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, it looked like she might succumb to the submission there. She wasn't having it. Nice job to get back to her feet. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and we're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was. And she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
for her. All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there. She continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick. And before her opponent can react, the leg is already back and loaded up again.
Oh, and she's back up again.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
3 minutes and change to go in round 2.
Big shot to the head. Nice shot there by the champ.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Just out of range with that right hook. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that.
Oh, nice.
Well, seemingly even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taking far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many of these shots clean. Because while it may... She's hurt. Right back in the clinch. Look for the back hand. She's very active.
She gets back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get upright. Pretty good connection by her there on the knee, and I don't care where you are getting kneed. It doesn't feel good, and I'd imagine you don't want to take too many.
She thought they'd be available, and she was exactly right.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Oh, she didn't telegraph that one at all. Spinning back fist.
Great job landing that body kick. You can catch a body kick, but you gotta step off to the side. You just can't take it clean.
Well, she has had her striking go. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here.
Great resolve by this young lady. She was stuck deep in the submission, escapes it, and gets right back to it. And that's she's got her in a lot of trouble. It's a good right hand right there.
Continuing to grapple, now going for a leg. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters' their submission defense.
All right, she's got north-south position now, DC. We don't see a lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant position?
Well, you know, the north-south choke is very difficult because everybody is so well-versed in submission defense now.
Right.
But if done the correct way, it can happen. But you hit that north-south choke.
Huge right hand! All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and for her, it couldn't have come at a better time. That keeps her in the fight, folks. She got knocked down near the end of the round. You got to think if there were 10 more seconds, she might have been concussed, and that would have been the end of the fight. So saved by the bell there. She now has 60 seconds with which to recover. All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to plod forward. But if she does not move her head, her night will be over very quickly.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Gotta shore up the defense.
She's gotta move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Tries the flying knee to no avail. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, you go here.
Nice transition from the underhook into the single leg to get a massive takedown.
And those slams really go a long way with the judges. Huge authority behind that takedown there. Oh, huge Superman punch. Looks like she is going for a leg. Yes, she is.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up. She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, she continues to punish the body yet again here, just as she did in the previous round. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Maybe the best shot she's done tonight.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job. Finally sets a massive shot. Big right hand.
Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. But when you see someone hurt that many times and
Going hard to try to get the heel hook. Oh, she's got that heel hook tight.
she does a great job getting out of that submission. Right back up.
Well, her reactions are really starting. Oh! Now she is clearly cast out at this point of the fight. The stamina is low, and even when she misses a strike, that is an exhausting effort as well. So, not a good look for her here.
Beautiful transition. Gotta be careful here.
Get the back! Get the back!
We passed the midpoint here of the fight.
And now she has her back. Oh man, she flattened her out there. She's stepping over the mount here. She's back on the sub attempt.
Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end here.
That's it. That's the end of the fight. It's gotta be.
That'll do it! Sharks with a massive highlight at the Garden.
That was nasty.
What an atmosphere inside this arena. Standing room only, and man, did they get a treat as she gets a huge win, and by submission, no less. What a moment.
She locked it in, John. She locked in that submission and got her opponent to tap. It was an amazing performance by this young lady, and you can see her rounding into her final form, the fighter that we've expected her to be for a really long time.
We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 8 seconds of the third round. For the winner by submission and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, The Flash.
So this is a belt that just continues to change hands. We have a new UFC strawweight champion. She is half your weight, and she is really good.
I mean, she is as mean as anybody I've ever seen inside the octagon. Welcome to the club, champ. You are now the UFC champion. Congratulations. Let's go.